And yeah, really, we're just going to have to look at these offensive and defensive lines from both teams. Glenbard West, defensive and offensive lines, they really come out hard, tough, fast. Really, it's really going to have to be a factor on how York can go up against them.
The kickoff's just a moment, just 1 moment away here. Kickoff just about to start, folks. And Brennan, you ready for this game? I mean, both teams looking very sharp. This is a crucial conference matchup. Kickoff out and returned by number 18, Colby Byrd.
That was number 18 on the return for the Dukes, Gabe Byrd. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dukes on the 33-yard line.
First quarterback tonight will be Dominic Alfano. Like you said, Brennan, Alfano for the passing plays and backup George Redfern primarily for the running plays. More of a split. Alfano in the shotgun takes the first snap, and it's a handoff to Henry Duda, who piles his way for 5 yards, and that's how the game begins.
Yeah, that was a good push by the offensive line there. And a good run up the middle.
And Brennan, you being a center yourself for the freshman football team, you know the offensive linemen don't necessarily get the same amount of love as the rest of the skill positions, but that's a big part of York football. Running the football is just such a huge thing through all levels, and the offensive line is very important.
Yes, it is indeed.
Alfano
and
hands
pretty
it
much
off.
going back to the same play here.
And Duda tripped up.
That's number 26.
Gain of a yard, maybe 2, and that's going to bring up third down. So 3rd and short. Can't just run it up the middle every time with Duda, Brennan. They're going to have to eventually air the ball out a couple of plays, so we'll see Dom in every play. Wide receiver motion. And there's going to be a flag.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the Hilltop, or on the hitters. It's going to be offsides. And that'll move it.
And
Dukes pick up a first down.
First down, Dukes.
And Dukes coming up to the line here. Fast break out of the huddle. And we'll see what they run here.
Alfano in the shotgun again. Puts Byrd in motion. It's a jet sweep. Byrd gonna be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Byrd on the run.
And a good tackle in the backfield. And really just not the result the Dukes wanted off of that play. And
2nd and 10 now. Dukes reset the offense.
it's really going to come down to how bad these lines want it.
Byrd, the lone receiver to Alfano's left. He's got 2 stacked to his right. Alfano takes it, fakes the pitch. He's going to keep it himself. Alfano going up, and he gets past the 50. Gain of 7, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Number 14 on the run.
And that was a good play. And Alfano just hit the hole there. And that's exactly what the coaches want from the offensive line, giving space for the quarterback to run.
Alfano on 3rd down. Takes it, hands it off to Duda. Duda stuffed. And he might have lost a couple of yards there. That's going to bring out 4th down at the 50.
Yeah, that play just blown up there from the start. Blitzing linebackers. And looks like the guards did not do the best of job, but here's going to come out the punt team.
Send out the punt team at the 50. 4th and 4. In the backfield, set to return is Danny Campanella, the defensive back for the Hitters. Punting for the Dukes. Snap is up, kick is up, high punt. And it's dropped, but the ball's gonna go out of bounds. Very lucky break for the hitters there. That could have resulted in a turnover. And if that did, the Dukes would be inside the red zone with some great field position. Jack O'Connor, the team's kicker and punter, another great punt. This one's gonna pin them inside the 20-yard line.
And that was just a very well special teams execution. Definitely the punter wants to kick the ball over to the sideline, but we'll see how the Dukes defense comes up now.
Huddle breaks up.
3 tight ends on this play.
Wide receiver in motion. They're going to give it on the little sweep play, stiff arm. And he's going to get to the 30-yard line. And that should be a first down, and it is. The chains are moving. Number 2, Jack Davis on the carry.
And that was a good block. Those were good down blocking by Glenbard West offense. Really how they wanted to execute that play, and they executed it well.
Such a crucial matchup. 6:38 in the first quarter, no score. Duke's defense been relatively reliable so far this season. Nathaniel Hicks at quarterback. Another receiver in motion, going to be a little pitch to the running back, and he will get a gain of 6 yards. Jack Davis on the carry. I'm sorry, a quarterback keeper for the hitters.
9 yards on the play.
And that was a good push by Glenbard West's offensive line. Really what their mentality is, just kind of just want to grind it down the field, 3-4 yards every play. Obviously, they got more than that on that last play, though.
Got 2 rushes, 19 yards, nearly 2 first downs. That brings up 2nd and 1.
And they're going to come out in jumbo package here. Quarterback under center.
Heavy protection, receiver in motion for a 3rd time. It's going to be a passing play. He airs it out. He's got a receiver open, but the pass is too high. Intended for Chase Kavan.
And that was good pressure by the Dukes defense.
Nathaniel Hicks pass just a little bit too high. They ran with the same formation this time. Kavan ran a route, and they ran the passing play without changing the formation all too much. But it's going to be a bit long. That brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and short. Really, this play is going to come up to how much those lines want it.
Receiver in motion once again. It's a handoff, and he stopped short of the line, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a negative run. Dukes hold. No official signal yet. No, they moved the chains. He crossed the line and then was shoved back. I thought he was short, but that's going to bring up 1st and 10.
And obviously that's what the Dukes want from the defensive line every play. Just a good push and a stuff when there's runs up the middle.
So 1st and 10, little pitch, and this will be a gain of 2.
Tackle made by number 6, Danny Arriaga.
And just that was a good job of gang tackling by the defense. Everybody getting to the ball, and the linebackers bumping over to the motion.
Very physical front 7, I'd say, Brennan.
Yeah, and Glenbard West philosophy pretty much on offense, just coming out and with a big offensive line and just grinding down the field.
Yeah, a lot of rushing plays, only 1 passing play. It seems to be working. They're marching down the field. It'll be another handoff and cut back and a 1st down, and he's got room to run. Out to the outside, he's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a hitter's touchdown.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Number 32, Jamarcus Kelly, with an explosive rush, 44-yard rushing touchdown, and they get on the board first. They lead 6-0.
And obviously a huge hole from that Glenbard West offensive line that the running back just hit, and he took it. Just a really explosive run, and here comes the Glenbard West kicking team.
Here's the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is deflected. No good. That's the bit of energy you're needed after giving up a big touchdown play. Excellent job by the special teams getting a hand on that kick.
That's right.
And that is what the Dukes want to focus on more this weekend after not the strongest special teams last week, but really a good start to special teams this week.
And we're going to go to replay right now. Look at that touchdown run. Brennan, break it down for us right now. What are you seeing?
So as we're seeing a pulling guard and a good block to the defensive end coming over, and just an explosive run right through that hole of the pulling guard. And obviously, every coach wants to see 6 points on a play like that. And here comes the kickoff return team for the Dukes.
Yeah, Jamarcus Kelly with a nice rushing play, and that's what they're looking for. Henry Duda, Simon Kodowski in the backfield. Colby Byrd stands at about the 25. He took the kick last time. It was a short kick. Dukes needs to get their offense rolling after punting in the opening drive. Jack Davis, the running back, who's also the kicker. Line drive kick over to Colby Byrd, and it's going to go out of bounds. Great. That'll lead to some great starting field position for the Dukes. Heads up play by Colby Byrd to let that go out of bounds.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dukes at the
And the Dukes this drive really want to focus on establishing the pass game and the run game better than last drive. Really kind of just got stopped up and stuffed last drive, but this drive especially wanting to come out strong. So
Dominic Alfano still at quarterback. We're likely to see George Redfern once the Dukes get some points on the board, but they're still probably going to run with the offense. It's only the first quarter. Dominic throws it over the middle, and it's dropped. Jaden Logan wide open on a slant route. He's not able to reel the catch in, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
And overall, just a good pass, good route running, but just couldn't haul it in.
Nice play design. Logan just couldn't hang on to it. 2nd and 10. Alfano in the shotgun once again. Duda to his left. He's got 2 receivers to his right and 1 to his left. He drops back to throw. Dom throws it over, nearly picked off. Intended for Hunter Stepanek, and he overthrew the 6'5" tight end.
3rd down for the Dukes.
Boy, he was lucky that wasn't picked off. That was extremely close, and now that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Dukes trying to avoid the dreaded 3 and out after giving up the touchdown.
And last play, it looks like some pressure from the defensive end there coming, and Alfano just a little bit overthrown.
Just a bit too high for his big tight end, Hunter Stepanek. Stepanek so versatile in the passing game as well as the blocking game. He's such a big body out there. They set Byrd in motion. Alfano takes it back, set to throw once again, steps up in the pocket. He's got a deep ball. He's got a man downfield, and no one's there. Intended for Jaden Logan. He also had Simon Kodowski, but he bumped into the defensive back, and that's a 3 and out for the Dukes offense.
And just not what the Dukes wanted that drive. Feel like they could have executed better. Just didn't have any momentum after that dropped pass.
For a team that normally runs the ball quite a bit, there was no carry from Henry Duda. Jack O'Connor going to punt it away back to the Hilltoppers. O'Connor with an incredibly strong leg. Through all levels, Dukes have great kickers and punters. Damian Glatz and Brennan Kennedy, kicker and punter at varsity. Connor at the sophomore level. He boots this one up. This is a short kick, but it's still high. It looks like he might get a friendly roll, gets a good bounce, and it's going to stop at the 35-yard line.
Number 33, automatic Jack O'Connor with the high punt. Down at the 35-yard line.
Big high punt from O'Connor.
Glenbard West.
And now the hitters trying to make this a 2-score game. Duke's defense trying to lock down.
And really up to the Dukes right now is how bad the defensive line wants it. And the linebackers are going to have to do a good job on stopping the run in the big jumbo package from the tight ends.
Similar formation, they put Kelly in motion. Kelly breaks off to the side, and he trucks a Duke defender for a gain of 5 yards. Jamarcus Kelly He's had a couple of explosive plays, gets up a decent chunk of yardage, brings up 2nd and 5.
And, you know, that's what Glenbard West just want. They just want to grind down the field 5 yards at a time. Just slowly take the life out of the Dukes defense. And the Dukes are going to have to do a better job at stopping the run.
This line really having a hard time breaking through and getting to the quarterback or Jamarcus Kelly. They've put him in motion quite a bit. And he goes in motion once again. They give to a different back, and the ball comes loose. It's a fumble. Dukes have it, and just what they needed. It's a turnover. Absolutely incredible. The hitters went with a different back, and the Dukes pick up a fumble.
And it's going to be a first down Dukes at the Glenbard West 45-yard line, and this might just be the momentum York needs.
And we go to the replay here. We're going to see right exactly where the ball comes out. They put Kelly in motion, then they gave it up. He just lost control when he initially got hit.
Looks like a helmet goes into his arm and just couldn't hold on to it after his helmet hit it.
Alfano gives it to Duda. Duda stuffed at the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard or two.
And a little scrappiness after the fight, and you can tell just bad blood between these two teams.
It is rivalry week, Brennan.
Yes, it is.
Danny Rabel on the fumble recovery. Nice heads up play, some great tackling all around the line, and like you said, maybe a helmet to the arm that punched the ball out. Nonetheless, after their 3 and out, the Dukes get the ball back. Dom Alfano still in at quarterback.
And I expect the Dukes to run the ball more this drive. And look for the tight end, Stepnick.
Do that halfback. Dom airs it out. He's got Byrd, and it is just well overthrown. Alfano doesn't have that same touch he normally does on deep balls early in this game. Overthrew Stepnick as well as Jaden Logan last drive. Overthrows Byrd, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Dukes need a big play.
And obviously need a big play. A little bit of lost momentum after the fumble.
If you get enough yards, Brennan, I think this would be 4-down territory. Alfano fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, caught Kadowski, and he's got enough for a first down, and the Dukes are marching inside Glenbard West territory. They're at the 34-yard line. Simon Kadowski fights through contact, hangs onto the football.
And that was just a very well-run route, and it was a good job hauling it in by the wide receiver.
Alfano in the shotgun. Gives to Duda. Duda runs through. He's got a hole. Henry Duda picks up the first down, and he stopped at the 21-yard line.
And that was a very well play executed by the York offensive line. Then Duda hit the hole, and that's exactly what the York offensive line wants him to do.
Give to Duda once again, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was
2 explosive plays and
second down for the Dukes.
A run for no gain. 2nd and 10. Alfano.
Oh, and it looks like it's going to be offside on the Hilltoppers.
Great job by Alfano, knowing the hard count and the Dukes line not jumping. So that'll move them up 5 yards. We have O'Connor warming up kicking. Varsity punter Brennan Kennedy, it looks like, is holding the ball for him. O'Connor has decent range, a strong leg. Dukes are rolling offensively. 2nd and 3. Alfano keeps, rolls out to his right. He looks, he's got an open man. It's Hunter Stepnick for a first down. Dukes at the 6-yard line, and they're moving to potentially tie this game.
And that was a good job and good throw on the run by Alfano there, finding his big tight end Stepnick. And looks like they're going to go with a little bit of tempo here, quickly up to the line.
Hurry up offense. Gives to Duda. Duda to his left, and he's tackled from behind. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5. He gets a yard.
And it'll be 2nd and goal from, looks like, about the 5.
Yep, but it's 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Alfano rolls back out to his right, looking for a man. Pressure comes. Alfano going to keep it himself. Goes to the end zone. He's just stopped short. He's at the 2-yard line.
What we call a quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper from Dom Alfano. Improvising, and that's something he's very good at. When the pocket collapses, he's able to roll out, pick up some positive yards.
Yeah, and I can see early in this game, he has high quarterback IQ. And good
3rd and
play
1.
by there.
Give to Duda. He's in the end zone. Dukes tie it up. Henry Duda
That was a great push by the offensive line here. The Duda just hit the hole that put him in the end zone.
That center right tackle doing an excellent job creating a hole up the middle. Henry Duda runs through. Now Jack O'Connor.
Here's going to come the extra point PAT team.
Simon Kodowski, the holder. They do use him for fakes. Not going to be a fake. They're going to take the lead. O'Connor right down the middle. He gets hit after. Not going to matter. Duke's up 7-6 with 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And Brennan, it looks like after a slow start, it looks like the momentum is finally starting to shift in the Duke's favor. They're playing at their home crowd. Had a 3-and-out, forced a fumble. Danny Rabel recovers it, and then they score a touchdown off a couple explosive plays. Big Simon Kodowski reception, a couple of nice Henry Duda runs, as well as that Dom Alfano quarterback keeper to bring them to the 1-yard line.
And yeah, going back to what you said about momentum especially big in these rivalry games. Big matchup, prime time under the lights here. You can see the factors that it makes. And we're gonna see a York kickoff.
O'Connor, for the first time today, gonna boot it away. O'Connor steps it up. Kick is up. It's a high kick. Going to be fielded at the 30. And tackle's made at the 33-yard line. Number 6, Andrew Engel on the return.
And that was a really well job gang tackling on that play. Just guys getting to the ball quickly and not letting Glenbard West get too far with a short return.
Brennan, Dukes love that sky kick. I've seen it at the varsity level in the games I've called. In the games I've been to, I've seen it at this level. They do the sky kick kind of to take away that big gain.
Yeah.
But sometimes they end up with pretty good field position. This one just past the 30.
Don't really want to give it to the speediest guys in the back.
No, they do not.
Gonna come out with a big package and a motion.
Hick gives it.
And Gibbs hits a hole, and he's going to pick up
to
about
Jamarcus Kelly.
3-yard line.
Led by
Hitters in the huddle. It breaks up. Nathaniel Hicks at quarterback. 2 backs, 1 on each side. He gives it to Evans. Evans breaks away, and he's going to be tripped up, still fighting, and he's just short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd and extremely short. Likely a 3rd and 1 situation.
Oh, and they're going to give him the first down, looks like.
Bit of a favorable spot for the hitters.
And on that play, just an outside run.
I feel like majority of their runs are the outside runs. You know what I'm saying, Brennan? Like they run 1 back on each side of the quarterback, Hicks, and he's got an option. Does he want to hand it off to the right or left?
Yeah, just watching the film this week, lots of guys in motion in the backfield, and either option to give it to them or the running back. And they really like to run that. Like I said, just grinding down the field. That's what they want to do.
Yeah, and we see that right now. Timeout taken, or end of the first quarter, I should say. Second quarter about to start. You're watching York Sophomore football on York Sports Network. Second quarter of York Sophomore football. New broadcast partner, we got Henry Borchers. I'm Connor Choi, still here for the rest of this quarter. Brennan Blanchette moves over to other aspects of our broadcast. Hand off to Evans, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's shoved to the ground. It's a loss of 4 yards. Huge play on first down. That's going to make it 1st and 14. Incredible.
Yeah, the Duke's able to really be able to stop that drive there. Now it's going to be bringing up 2nd down and 14, so a loss of a few yards here.
Different formation. They put Evans in motion. They hand it off to a different back. He stumbles and gain of 6. That was number 8, Chase Fournier on the carry. Breaks Cole with that huge tackle last play, and there's an injured Duke on the ground. Trainer's looking at him. 9:27 left in the 2nd quarter. We'll return after this injury timeout. Back from the injury timeout, Aaron Park walking off the field. He'll be looked at on the sideline. More importantly, it's 3rd and 7. Hitters need to convert, otherwise they'll likely send out the punt team. Dukes with a big 3rd down stop that needs to occur. Hicks under center. They send Evans in motion. It's a pitch and flags fly. So that might be going back. We'll see the official signal here. They call it, oh, I'm sorry, it's going forward. They call it offsides on the Dukes. I saw the offensive line move, but it was due to the defense jumping a little bit early. That makes it 3rd and 2. So Henry, I think this might turn into 4-down territory now. So close. Ball's inside the 50-yard line. I mean, what do you think? 4-down territory, yes or no?
We'll have to see how good their kicker is, but pretty much about 10, 15 yards, maybe 20-ish yards away from field goal range. So they really need to kind of pick up the pace here, try to get inside field goal range.
Well, they need to convert first. 3rd and 1. It's going to be a pass. They're going to loft it up. He's wide open downfield at the 30, 25. Finally brought down.
First down by the Hilltoppers.
That was number 18, Jack Walty, or I'm sorry, number 11, Chase Kavan on the reception for a first down. Danny Rabel with the tackle. It was a big play, Henry, and that's just not the play you want to give up. That was the 2nd pass they've thrown all game. They definitely we're not expecting that. You know what I'm saying? A team that's run every play. They go pass back-to-back plays. Lofted up and out of reach of the receiver. Nobody was even close. The closest player was Riggs Cole, but even he had no chance of picking that off. The intended receiver was number 7, Luke Brennan.
It looked like they tried to get that one to the receiver, but 2 plays in a row, wasn't able to fully follow through on that one, just way over his head. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hilltoppers.
Hitters sophomore football very successful this year. 5-1 along with the Dukes. Both have 1 conference loss. The handoff is gonna go nowhere. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
The Hilltoppers gained only a smidgen.
Maybe a yard.
Up a 3rd down, but speaking of runs, you can run down to the concession stand where there is
Lazarick Tate on the carry, his first of the night.
And the
they give
Shed is selling all of your Duke's gear. Don't forget, tomorrow night is camouflage
Allen
night.
a break.
I hope to know that you're here, but not be able to see
I'm sorry, Kelly. They give Jamarcus Kelly a rest on that. He's in that running back, but he runs a lot of wheel routes. We've seen a couple of those. He's also used in blocking. He's a big body. He's 5'9", 171. He goes in motion again. They don't pitch it off. They go with the handoff, And not going to be a first down.
And that run is stopped by a trio.
On third, or not going to be a first down.
Yeah, that one looked like they got about maybe 3 or 4 yards on that one. Hopefully, they're going to be hoping to try to get this going, try to get a first down here. But it is going to bring up 4th and 4.
4th and 4. They don't bring out the kicking team. That would be about a 35-yard field goal, I believe.
It's 4th down, Duke fans.
So big 4th down. Dukes need to hold. Fans really getting into this one. Hicks under center. Davis in motion. Lines up at receiver. Hard count. Hicks rolls out to his left. Has a man. It's tipped up. Incomplete. Hitters turn it over on downs. Dukes able to stand and make the stop. Jack Ostendorf, younger brother of Dukes linebacker Cole Ostendorf, doing just what his brother does. Big defensive stops. And that's going to be Dukes ball at the 19-yard line, 6:49. Dukes lead by 1 point.
The Dukes, they were able to play that one really well, got a tip, they got that lucky. And then the Hilltoppers just got unlucky and they really lost that field goal opportunity, if there was a field goal opportunity.
First handoff to Henry Duda goes absolutely nowhere. Dom Alfano still on at quarterback. No word on George Redfern. He's on the sideline with a clipboard and a pen. Just such a tight game. Maybe Coach Bible isn't quite comfortable enough putting him in because Dom's still getting the first team offensive reps, but Redfern a threat to run, so maybe you'll see him in the kind of like a Bruno Massel role like we see at the varsity level. Alfano in the shotgun. Duda to his left. He looks to his left. Byrd goes in motion. Alfano with the hard count. Hands it off, gives it to Duda. He's got a hole. He's barreling through, and that's going to be a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and medium.
He was stopped by a dynamic duo of Hilltoppers, including number
3rd and 6 on the 18-yard line.
Jamarcus Kelly. 3rd down for the Dukes.
Dukes need to convert. Big 3rd down. Another big defensive stop. If they don't get this, the punt team will likely come out as they're well inside their own territory. Alfano in the shotgun. He rolls out. He's going to keep it. No, he jumped through. Caught by Jaden Logan. I think he's got enough for a first down. We'll see who the ball's spotted. If he doesn't, it's decision time for Coach Bible. It is a first down. Excellent reception by Jaden Logan. Alfano faked out the entire defense. Faked the quarterback keeper. Duke's going hurry up. Handoff to Duda. Duda breaks through, but tackled at the legs. Gain of 3.
Yeah, that previous play was perfect for the Dukes. The Dukes were able to confuse the Hilltoppers. They got the first down, and now we're just approaching the halfway point into the 2nd quarter. So Dukes really trying to get this going.
4:55 and counting. Alfano fakes the handoff. He steps up in the pocket, delivers a strike. Jaden Logan once again. He's got a first down, and he breaks the tackle, and he breaks another one. He's yanked down at the 45-yard line. A first down and much more.
First down, Dukes.
Excellent job.
Number 3.
20-yard reception for Jaden Logan. That's the type of explosiveness the Dukes were looking for at receiver, and they have that in number 3. Hurry up once again. Alfano in the shotgun. Drops back. He's going to give it to Duda. Duda carries. Duda rolling back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he will. Gain of nothing.
Henry
2nd and 10.
Run was stopped by an ensemble of Hilltoppers. Estimates of the crowd was anywhere between 5 and 8.
And we go back
2nd down for the
to
Dukes.
replay on that last rushing play. Or passing play, I'm sorry. Dom Alfano. Yeah, he just steps up, delivers a strike. And now Alfano in real time rolls out to his right. Dom, strike, caught Stepanek. I think he's out of bounds. That's the signal. No catch.
That's going to be called out of bounds for the Dukes, bringing up 3rd and 10.
Stepanek, such a big body at tight end. He was able to reel it in.
Down for the Dukes.
We've seen a couple of play designs for Alfano where he rolls out to his right. Nothing of him really rolling out to the left, rolling out to your non-dominant side and making a crossbody throw. I think it's the hardest thing for a quarterback to do in football, Henry. I could be wrong, but some people are pretty good at it. Whistle blown.
Yeah, definitely something pretty difficult to do, going opposite of your, well, basically what you want to do. So.
Timeout taken by the hitters. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this first half. Duke's up 7-6, and they're marching down the field. You're watching York Sophomore Football on York Sports Network. Back to the action here. 3rd and 10 for the Dukes. Hilltoppers just taking a timeout. Or actually, I think it's 1st and 10. Alfano rolls back to his right. And Henry Duda breaks away on the reception. He sheds a couple tackles, and that's a 1st down.
There's a few big hits there late. We'll see if they call a flag on that one. Doesn't look like they're going to, but a few big hits there. Henry Duda able to break through those tackles and bring up a 1st down for the Dukes. This is much needed. They're now right at the 35-yard line, so we'll see what can happen here.
Lots of leeway from the officials, letting those hits slide. Duda on a carry, trucks the defender, and then gets stopped. He absolutely destroyed Danny Campanella before being taken down by a trio of hitters.
Yeah, that run's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Alfano in the shotgun, gives to Duda once again. He makes a cut, makes another one, runs out to the side. Duda's got room to run. He gets a block from Simon Kadowski, and see you later, Henry Duda, touchdown. 28-yard rushing play on 2nd and 5. But there is a flag that might be coming back, and it's going to be a block in the back on Simon Kadowski. He laid into the Duke's defensive back. So that's going to bring up a repeat of 2nd down, but that was a great rush by Henry Duda. Makes a cut to his left, cut to his right, and then runs to the right side on the outside, down the sideline for a touchdown. They're just gonna have to do it again. This one's gonna back him up.
Yeah, Henry Duda's doing a great job tonight. That was a great play. Sadly, they did have that flag called on them. But we'll see if the Dukes can now get this going again. It's gonna be 2nd and 5 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Alfano in the shotgun. He's got to do it again. This time it's 2nd and 16. Does not give to Duda. It's a quarterback keeper. Alfano breaks away. He's got room to run. He's tackled. And that's going to be a gain of maybe 1. Going to be a gain of nothing. That's 3rd and 16. Dom had the right idea. He ran to the outside and was going backwards, however, and then he's tripped up on the attempted tackle and then was eventually slipped and fell over. Now it's 3rd and very long. You just need a decent chunk of yardage. Alfano, pressure's coming, gives it to Stepanek. He's got field, and that should be about a 10-yard reception, but I still think that's going to be 4th and 8. Yeah, 4th and 8, 8-yard reception, my mistake.
And it's double to go.
And the Dukes at the 31 just gonna go for it. Nope, out of O'Connor's range, can't really punt it. Logan in motion, and there's a flag off sides on the Hilltoppers. That one's gonna go against number 4, Jonas Singh. Just caught creeping. Putting Logan in motion really threw him off.
And that's a learning moment.
Yeah, that's really what the Dukes needed there, trying to draw them off sides, and it worked perfectly. It's now almost about to be under 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. It's gonna be 4th and 3rd.
Jackson Pierce comes off. Henry Duda comes back in. Duda, like you saw earlier, is a threat as a pass catcher. He's got Kadowski, Logan, and Byrd, but Dom's going to keep it himself on 4th and 3, and he can't get there. Huge 4th down stop for the hitters, and the Dukes turn it over on downs with just a little bit over 2 minutes of the first half.
For the Hilltoppers. The score can't get much closer in this matchup.
7-6, it's a defensive matchup. Dukes barely winning, and we're going to go to replay on that last one.
With something new from down in the Spirit Wear shed. That's right. It's time to look fabulous in something new.
Yeah, Alfano in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Duda, but in comes an outside linebacker for a great tackle. That's number 11, Chase Kavan, who we saw line up at receiver as well. Handoff to the running back. He's got room to go. He's tripped up just shy of the first down marker. That's number 32, DeMarcus Kelly.
He was tackled by number 19, Rigg.
That one looks like it's going to bring up 2nd and probably about 3-ish.
2nd and 1.
Sorry, pardon me.
From our
2nd
neighbors
and
to the
1.
west.
Does not give to Darrell Evans, but, or I'm sorry, Jamarcus Kelly. Darrell Evans was a player from last week.
And as we are now under 2 minutes, it's now 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers, trying to make a drive before the halftime. So we'll see what they can put together here.
Probably shooting for field goal range. In the pocket, Hicks is pushed out of bounds, gain of 6 yards. Gonna bring it to the 46.
Brings up a...
Oh, it's only a 3-yard carry. Second and
down
7.
7 for the Hilltoppers.
Oh.
Ball is on the 43-yard line.
Hitters with some work to do. Hicks ran out of bounds. That stopped the clock. 1-1-1 on the clock. 7-6 game. 1-point game. Dukes barely holding on to their lead. This is an extremely exciting game.
Yeah, the Dukes trying to just draw something up here. Hopefully going to be able to stop the Hilltoppers. Now 2 and 7.
Four receivers out, little spin around from Hicks. He's got a receiver open. He's hit hard, short of the first down. The catch is made, however, by number 11, Chase Kavan, but he is smoked.
Yeah, that was a huge hit. You can see him kind of limping off field a little bit, trying to get back into that position.
Got the wind knocked out of him, and there's an injured Duke on the field. Jack War on the defensive line fell to the ground. So 55 seconds left of the first half. Injury timeout. York Sports Network, sophomore football. We'll be right back. We're back from injury timeout. 55 seconds left to go in the first half of the York sophomore football game. Train going off behind us. Apologies if you can hear that at home.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 3rd for the Hilltoppers, trying to get some momentum going here, trying to get that first down.
Clock is rolling, 3rd and 3. Ball comes loose and thrown to the ground. It's the running back, number 8, Chase Fournier. And the Dukes with an excellent play. 4th and 3, clock still going. Dukes have all 3 timeouts. Passing play, the throw, can't be caught by Cavan. And the Dukes able to hold on 4th down. It's gonna be the 2nd turnover on downs. 26 seconds, 3 timeouts. You're trying to get into Jack O'Connor's range at your own 47. And we're going to go back and look at that previous play.
Yeah, now the clock is under 30 seconds here. It's 1st and 10 for the Dukes.
Clock is not moving. Dukes have 3 timeouts. And look at that 4th down play, or 3rd down play where the ball came loose.
Looks like he took a hard hit there, but then kind of bobbled the ball, but they were able to reconnect that ball.
Dukes offense, Dom Alfano rolls out, jump throw, Hunter Stepanek, and he's got to get out of bounds. And we'll see, is he out of bounds? Yes, he is. Clock stops with 19 seconds left. Dukes still have 3 timeouts. They got to hurry it up. They got to march downfield.
19 seconds left on the clock. Now it's going to be 2nd and 3rd. Dukes really close to that 1st down, trying to get within the kicker's range.
Yeah, Henry, 2nd and 3 for the Dukes now. They have the ball, trying to make the lead a little bit larger, only leading by 1. Alfano in the shotgun. He's looking deep. He's got Logan over the middle, and it's going to be picked off, however, by number 3 of the hitters. And the Dukes with a quick turnover after holding a stop. Danny Campanella. Dominic Alfano had Jaden Logan open over the middle. Campanella was lurking in the back, however, he comes up. And we're going to look at this once again and go to replay. Or not.
Sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there.
It's our first day using replay, guys. 8 seconds left, 7-6. Barring a Hail Mary, this will likely be the final series of the half. It'll be interesting to see. Are they going to take a couple deep shots here? I mean, they got a long way to go. Whistles blown. And a timeout taken.
Timeout called by the Hilltoppers.
The hitters with 1 timeout. They call one with 8 seconds left to talk over their miracle play.
Touching hearts at home.
And now we're going to go back at that interception. We got it up. Alfano was in the shotgun. He dropped back. Ball was just a bit high, intended for Jaden Logan. It looked like also a bit of a miscommunication. Wow.
Yeah, it looked like that one was just a little too high for his player, but hopefully next time they can get something better going than that. But a quick turnover by the Dukes.
I mean, Logan started to peel off to the left, and Dom placed the ball as if he was just running a little curl route and was going to turn around, you know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of resulted in the pick because Campanella had his eyes on the quarterback. He was ready for it. I think he read Dom's vision, and unfortunately that's going to be a costly interception in a key situation where you could have put up points. You still have the lead, which is likely going to carry into the half, but you got to remember Glenbard West gets the ball back as they kick off to the Dukes. Deep ball, cut! Oh, sideline, and that's going to be a touchdown for the hitters. Ends the half. Number 2, Jack Davis was wide open. And just as I said, barring a miracle, that's their miracle right there. And
yeah, whatever they did in that timeout really got them huddled up together, really thinking about that play, and they were able to connect on the deep ball, which ultimately got them the touchdown.
It is 12-7. That was just an incredible play design. I mean, Jack Davis was he was wide open, and he just turned on the jets, and no one was there even close to catching him. Extra point from Davis, who just caught the touchdown, is right down the middle. So his kick is good, and we're going to go, Henry, we're going to go back and look at this touchdown on the previous play. So, yeah, deep ball over to Davis, and Jack Davis had all the room in the world, and it looks like he beat the defensive back just off the snap.
Yeah, off the snap, he just beat him, and the perfect ball placement from their quarterback, and really just able to connect that play. Whatever they did in that huddle really made sure they got the play going that they wanted.
Hicks with great ball placement. Davis ends the half off with a touchdown. Hitters lead 13-7. We go into halftime. I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me has been Henry Borchers. Luca DeSanto next half with Henry Meade for the third quarter. You're watching York Sophomore Football live on York Sports Network.
And welcome back, everyone, to York Sports Network for this sophomore game against Glenbard West. Score now 13-7 after the first half ended with a pickoff by the Hilltoppers. But 13, obviously, with a missed extra point. We'll start the second half here. Glenbard West will be returning. Henry, what have you been seeing from both squads so far?
York's offense has been looking okay. The run game looks good, but if they want to get ahead here later in the game, they're going to have to work on that passing.
Absolutely.
There's definitely been some more incompletes than they would want.
Duke set to kick off here. Jack O'Connor kicking off here for the Dukes.
Number 33, Jack O'Connor, ready to go.
O'Connor will kick this one off. Come down at about the 20. As Glenbard West will be taken down immediately at the 22-yard line.
For the Dukes, number 18, Colby Byrd,
So
and number 15,
offense
Andrew
and defense coming in here.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the Michael Jordan yard line for the Hilltoppers.
Glenbard West offense has been having a very impressive start so far. Dukes have been a bit slow. Already have a touchdown at least. Glenbard West snaps, hands it off. Running play here by Kelly. He will take it to the 31-yard line where he will be taken out there by the Dukes.
Yeah, Luca, that's one thing I've seen the York defense do a nice job of tonight is following down, chasing down the running back and making sure he doesn't get too much yardage on plays like that.
2nd and 1 for the Hilltoppers.
2nd and 1 now for GBW. As their QB call for the ball, sweeps it back to Kelly. Kelly runs it into the 34. That will bring a first down, though. That'll move the chains for the Hilltoppers. Only 30 seconds into this second half, and Glenbard West slowly creeping up the field to Duke's territory. Ball is snapped back to Kelly. He'll take it to the 42-yard line. Another running play here by Glenbard West. I don't know about you, Henry, but I'm starting to see a trend here very early in the second half.
Glenbard West really using that run-heavy offense to gain yardage.
Seems to be very successful so far.
Definitely.
Ball is snapped, but he will be, but Glenbard West will be taken down. Andrew Papadopoulos with the tackle there.
Really did a nice job there getting to the running back quick and taking him down.
As that will bring it to 3rd and 4 for Glenbard West at the 40-yard line now. Malty will snap the ball, hands it back off to Kelly. He will break away, though. Off he goes into the end zone, and that's another Glenbard West touchdown, taking it all the way. My goodness, another explosive play there by Glenbard West. Let's take a look at that play again. GBW able to take complete advantage of this hole.
Yeah, and Glenbard West did a really nice job there, just finding the holes and taking advantage of it, and ultimately their running back took it all the way to the end zone.
Absolutely. Incredible play, able to read York like a book. As the extra point is up, and it is good, which will now make the score 20-7. Glenbard West with the lead. I did say going into this that this would be probably York's most complicated, competitive game thus far. And so far, that seems to be proven. It is now a strong lead here by Glenbard West.
Yeah, Glenbard West, especially recently, has just really taken control of the game and is slowly running away with the lead. York's offense is going to really have to be explosive here if they want to try to catch up.
We'll see what York's offense will do here.
For the Dukes, #1,
as Kadowski and Duda are in the back now to return, with Glenbard West set to kick off. Henry Duda still having a great game. He almost had a touchdown, but it was revoked right before, or right after, I should say. Duda also had a really, really impressive week last year, having, I believe, 174 yards. Just another incredible performance by him, showing off that running. As Kadowski will show off his running here, he will be taken down at the 36, able to make a quick curve, not to get down at the 30. There's a flag, though, and I believe they're saying holding. Ball boy Jason Colino is asking for clarification there. As, yeah, they called it against the Dukes as a hold.
First down.
So they will be taken back to the 25, 28-yard line. There seems to be some confusion between the ref and Coach Bible there. So Dukes will have it at the 28.
It is now 1st and 10.
Fano snaps, hands off to Duda. Duda will get swallowed up there, and that will be a gain of 0 there for the Dukes. I mean, I think we see it, I would say 90% of the time, an Alfano to Duda handoff, which is just incredibly successful every single time.
Yeah, Duda's been having an amazing season. He just finds ways to get through those gaps, muscle his way through, and it's been working.
As he will take it up again. This time he will be able to get a gain going up to the 39. So he was able to get through the Hilltoppers.
3 yards to go for the Dukes.
3rd and 3 for the Dukes.
Audible is called here by Bible. Duda will snap, hands it back off. Or Alfano will hand off, hands it back to Duda. And that will take them up to the 38-yard line.
From Glenbard West. First down, Dukes.
Duda did a nice job there, just pushing through to the defenders and ultimately got them the first down.
Absolutely. Duda able to show his strength in that play. Oh, Alfano throws a pick. It is picked off by the Hilltoppers.
And
who was that by?
Byrd did a nice job taking him down right away.
Colby Byrd
Was
tackles
intercepted by number 11, Chase Cavan.
Chase Cavan with the interception, but yeah, taken down instantly by Byrd. Good job by him. But that is a, is that a second or a third pick for Glenbard West? Take a look at that again. Yeah, Alfano really just wasn't able to read this offense here. Intended pass for
Number 18.
Colby Byrd, yeah, for Colby Byrd, yeah. But Colby Byrd was able to take him down.
Yeah, there were about 3 Glenbard West defenders around him, and Alfano just couldn't find the gap there. Picked off.
As a timeout is called here by Glenbard West. We will step aside here. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching York Sports Network. We are back here after the short timeout taken by Glenbard West. As West will snap it here for a handoff.
And he is stuffed right away by number 6, Danny Rabel.
That was a great job by Danny there. Able just to swallow up Glenbard West.
Ground on that one. Second down and a large prime number to go.
Multi snaps, hands off to number 32, who will get far up the sideline to the 29-yard line. Great job staying in bounds there.
Gain of about 12 yards on the play.
Quick look at our sideline cam there. Great angle that we are incorporating here into this broadcast. As the ball is thrown by West, that'll take them all the way up to the 9-yard line.
And Danny Rabel just swallowed him up there on the 9-yard line.
Let's take a look at that pass again. That was just an incredible read by Glenbard West. Let's see here. Yeah, incredible pass right there, as they were just able to also get through. As right now, a gain of 0 just occurred for Glenbard West. Attempted handoff, but came up unsuccessful.
Going back to that previous play, Danny Rabel's been having a great game. Recently he's been quite a force on the defense, very prevalent in many big plays, and he's been doing a great job recently.
Definitely multiple tackles so far from Rabel. Ball is handed off again. This time it will end up at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, he stopped just short of the touchdown.
Mikey McNamara with the tackle there.
Strong defensive play by the Dukes. It's 3rd down, Duke fans. Let's
Yeah, Jamarcus
get
Kelly
loud.
for Glenbard West having just such an incredible performance so far. A lot of jet sweeps from him thus far as he will get it again, taking it up to the 2-yard line. So there's a pile on there.
Yeah, he pretty much ran into big pile of Dukes. That was a combination of many players who took him down there, just short of the touchdown.
It's a goal line stand, Duke fans. Let's get loud.
As the ball is thrown here.
Just
Almost
short.
for a touchdown. That would have been a catch, folks. My goodness. Intended pass there for number 21, Meyer Allman. But he will not be able to complete that one. But that would have been a catch and a half, folks. Highlight of the game, along with all of Glenbard West's pickoffs. First and goal here for York. As Duda will run it up to the 4-yard line. Not that big a gain there. But it's always good to have these, to use these running plays to your advantage when you're this close to the your Reds or Glenbard West red zone, as you do not want to get sacked for safety at all if you are Dominic Alfano right now.
Definitely.
As he will throw it this time, though. Risky business, but Kadowski will catch it, and he will be brought down at the 19-yard line. Risky play there by Dom Alfano, but able to connect beautifully with Simon Kadowski.
Yeah, that was a good job of Alfano just getting the ball out of GBW's red zone, because a sack or a safety would not have been good there.
Duda will run it up again. He will take that to the 23, which will make it second and 5. York snaps. The ball is dropped there by Alfano. Bad snap. And he will have to go back to the 5-yard line. My goodness, that is unfortunate. Let's take a look at that again. Let's see what exactly happened.
They're down and long.
Let's see, yeah, Alfano just loses control of the ball there.
Made the best out of the situation.
Yeah, that was just a bad snap. That was just a really bad snap. But that will bring York back to the 5. That is going to hurt, as Alfano will try and find someone. He finds Hunter Stefanik, and Hunter will take it up to the 21-yard line. Hunter Stefanik, he plays on both sides of the ball, both as a tight end on the offensive end and a defensive tackle on the defensive end. So it is always great to see him with those great passing plays. Jack O'Connor will now punt for the Dukes after a unsuccessful drive there, as everyone is looking glum, to say the least. To say the least on the York sideline right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been more than a competitive game. This has been a really rough game for York, if anything, as the score is now 20-7. We will take a break here as the third quarter comes to an end. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching York Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone. We are back after that quick break after the third quarter. I am now joined here by Connor Choi. Connor, what have we just seen in the third quarter? That was a bit of a rough patch there for the Dukes, to say the least.
Yeah, and that's the second interception from Dominic Alfano. The first one came in the first half in their own territory as the first half came to a close, and then they gave it that big touchdown, and then there was another big touchdown run that from the hitters, and then another interception from Dom Alfano, his second of the day, and the Dukes, they were forced to punt the ball after getting a stop on fourth down, but they couldn't convert. There was a terrible snap that lost them 16 yards.
And that was a learning moment.
As a flag was thrown, not even a flag, just a penalty. But nonetheless,
it will be first down and long for the
first and
Hilltoppers.
15 now, as that was a 5-yard penalty for a legal formation. Too many folks on the field.
Yeah, and this was a 7-6 game for pretty much for most of the first half in favor of the Dukes, but the hitters have gone on a 14-0 run. They've scored 14 unanswered points.
Well, I mean, yeah, we saw that at the end of the first half. Just an incredible interception by Glenbard West, as a drive there by Kelly will take them up to the 35-yard line, which will be
Either 6 yards or
which will make it a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Luca, we've seen a double back feature between Chase Fournier and Jamarcus Kelly. That time they elect to go with Fournier, and he gets a 5-yard carry, or 6-yard carry. That makes it 2nd and 9. So everything they lost at the penalty, they were able to gain back, and a yard extra in one play. Duke's really struggling to stop this run game.
West will snap again. Kelly being forced back there by Danny Rabel, chasing him down just along the 35-yard line.
It was an ensemble
But
effort,
Jack
but
Ossendorf got the
Duke's
tackle.
first one there was number 6, Danny Rabel.
It's going to bring up
But in on
third
the play
down,
were
no
so many
gain
others.
on the
Number
last play.
55.
And you have Kelly
Marcy
running
Hernandez is
on the
that,
outside,
number
kind of like a jet
34,
sweep
Jack
motion, but for the
Ossendorf.
running back, and
Many more.
he was met by 8 Dukes all ready to light him up and make the tackle. It's a big third down that the Dukes defense need to stand their ground on.
Absolutely, this is the turning point here for the Dukes, this play. As a handoff for Kelly is given. Stefanik chasing him down, but he will get dusted as Ossendorf will make his best attempt to throw him out of bounds, and that's all they could do, which will bring them up to the Dukes'
My apologies for not being able to read the
31-yard
jersey
line.
number, but he was run out of
Yeah, and
bounds
we're
at
going to take a look at the last play.
31
Here,
yard
Jamarcus
line.
Kelly, we've seen that speed all day. Just a simple little pitch, and he runs out to the right side of the field, and he explodes down. Stepanik, a big body on the defensive line, but he doesn't have incredible speed, gets dusted by Jamarcus Kelly, who's been running all over the field all game long.
As Kelly will be taken down there,
That
though, by
pass was
Colby
caught,
Byrd.
and player was
Danny
initially
Rabel.
brought down by
Rabel with
gravity,
the
but
fumble recovery.
finally down by number 6, Danny Rabel. It's 2nd down.
Nice,
For the
supposed to be a little running back screen, and he makes the catch and stumbles and falls over.
As it will be 2nd and 10 here, gain of 0.
Story of the second half is the Dukes defense, they're getting to fourth down, and then they're just giving up the big play, Luca, and that's killer. You had these third and long situations you're not able to hold.
As the ball is snapped once again to Kelly, and he will get a gain of 2 here, brought to the 30-yard line.
Run by the Hilltoppers. Let's get loud.
7 minutes left here in the game.
Yeah, Luca, once again, Duke's defense find
Got a
themselves in
fever,
a
and we need
3rd and
more
8
cowbell.
situation, another 3rd and long situation, and they're gonna need to hold. But they've been giving up the big plays. We saw the one on the last 3rd down.
West snaps. Passing play. As that will be a completed pass there. I can't quite make out the jersey number.
Number 11, Chase Kavan.
Chase Kavan. These jerseys do not help at all. I mean,
Yeah,
was that a catch or what?
That was an incredible catch. We're going to take a second look at it. And they had him tied up in motion, and then they moved it back.
Yeah, it looks like they ruled that as an incomplete.
Ruled incomplete after the fact.
But
leaped up, but he trapped it on the ground.
Let's see. It's hard to tell.
Hard to tell. Right about there.
Right
the ball
there.
hits the ground first, so that will be an incomplete pass. If that was complete, though, that would have been the catch of the game. Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely.
Great job by the quarterback, Hicks, to just drop it over the shoulder of Kavan, too. I mean, that's incredible.
Snapped, passes it to Kelly. Kelly will keep moving, but flags are thrown.
Pass caught.
See,
A little bit of yellow on
see what the call is.
There's going to be a teachable moment.
Mr. Lytle says teachable moment for
As
one
it
player
will
on this
be-
field.
It'll be a call on the Dukes.
That one goes against the Dukes.
Not sure what exactly it was. Let's see. PI, pass interference, I believe. We need a Jumbotron here so I can actually see what the referees are saying.
Yeah, kind of like Hinsdale Central has their big old Jumbotron. Got a lot of interesting facts on there. Facts I did not know about the Red Devil School. Yeah, not the best penalty right there, an untimely penalty, because now they're in the red zone, and they've been on fire for majority of the second half.
Kelly will take the ball up to the 12-yard line as I thought a scuffle was happening there for a second, but no. Gain of 3 there for Glenbard West.
About 4 yards on the play, second down, Glenbard West.
Connor, I will say I like the jerseys that the Hilltoppers are wearing right now. I like that gold, but I don't like it from up here as it is hard to see who is who.
Gold? Where do you see gold?
Gold. Look at their numbers. Look at their numbers. Look, that's gold.
That's silver, man. Luca DeSanto, York sophomore announcer.
Well, whatever it is.
Maybe colorblind.
Snap here as Glenbard West will be taken down at the 9-yard line.
It's okay, Luca. We all get our colors mixed up.
Okay, I'm going down after this game, and I'm going to tell you whether they are gold or silver, and I will take a picture.
Those might be gray. Those might not even be silver, Luca. It looks like white jerseys with gray letterings.
Well, it's shiny. That's the thing. It's shiny. It's reflective. Anytime it's shown in a light.
Could be silver.
Great. All
Silver's shiny.
Gold is shiny, too.
You ever use like a silver fork or a silver knife, or I don't know, seen a block, like a silver dollar?
Silver forks and knives aren't that cheap, Connor.
I'll buy you a silver fork for your birthday, Luca.
As a rushing play there by Glenbard West QB with a gain of 1.
I'll buy you a silver fork. Then you tell me if silver's shiny or not. Yeah, that brings up 4th and 3. It'll be interesting. They haven't brought out the kicking team, even on some short field goal attempts, Luca. And the offense stays out. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it because they did before. They're much closer than the first half when they were at the 15-yard line. Now they're at the 7.
Let's see what they will do. They will either try to draw an offside or actually just go for it.
4th and 1 at the 7. I'd be expecting a run play here. It's worked so well. Just feed it to just feed it to Jamarcus Kelly.
So they will bring out the kicking team now as they tried to draw an offsides on York, which was unsuccessful. With this timeout, we will also take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching York Sports Network.
Back from timeout, folks, and as you see on your screens right now, the numbers on the back of the Hitters football jerseys are indeed silver. So
at least I didn't put any money down on it. That's fine.
Not gold, silver. The Hitters with their silver, shiny silver numbers on the back of their white away jerseys. Busy day for York Athletics. York varsity soccer clobbered Proviso West 7-1. Now York Duke sophomore trying to mount a difficult comeback.
Oh, they did go for it. I thought they were trying to draw an offsides, as that will be a touchdown for the Dukes, or for Glenbard West.
Slid into the end zone there.
And that was a great cutback by Jamarcus Kelly. You see right at the goal line, he makes a little cut, and that's gonna more than likely put this game out of reach for the Dukes. And this was a pretty good first half, and it's just quite unfortunate that they weren't able to continue their good defensive stops, getting a couple of fourth down stops and that good offense. But you can't win every game, but this game was crucial for the conference.
Absolutely. Yeah, Connor, I got to laugh at it a bit because, I mean, I don't mean to toot York's horn here, but we really haven't had to announce for a losing game. This feels weird kind of being in a glum situation here as everyone on the Duke sidelines head is down right now.
Yeah, this will be their second loss of the season, assuming the score holds. However, the previous loss against Hinsdale Central was by 1 point. This is the first double-digit loss, and they will go to a very respectable 5-2. Unfortunately, they can't win a rivalry week, but there's still a shot. 3:37 on the clock, Luca. I've seen miracles before. I watched A Christmas Story. Ralphie got his present.
Okay.
You've never seen A Christmas Story before?
I've seen A Christmas Story. I just wouldn't classify that as a miracle.
You got a miracle.
A miracle is the Polar Express pulling up to the boy's house at like 4 in the morning, taking him to see Santa Claus. That is a miracle.
I don't like Halloween season, Luca. I don't like horror movies. They scare me too much. I just want to skip straight to Christmas movies.
You don't like Halloween?
No, they scare me.
All right.
I can't watch the trailers. Like The Exorcist and all that stuff. No gracias. No me gusta.
As a little gust of wind picks up here, which will bring the ball all the way out of bounds to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Luca, we feel it on our backs right now, so that means it's going to push the kickoff to the right. Goes out of bounds. That's the second out-of-bounds kickoff we've seen from Jack Davis. He's listed as a running back. He had the huge receiving touchdown to end the first half. He's been handling the kicking responsibilities. No kicker on this roster is listed. They're actually missing a lot of positions on this roster. I think defensive backs and safeties are just kind of combined into one. They have no kicker or punter.
Zafano will snap the ball. He will pass it to Stefanik, who will be taken out at the 42-yard line. They're trying to do everything they can to manage this lead.
Gain of 7 up.
Yeah, Alfano's found Stefanik a couple times. He's been reliable as his backup target.
As a running play here by Logan.
Pass caught, number 3, Jaden Logan for a first down.
Excellent pass from Dom Alfano. Rolls out to the left. That's the first cross-body throw I've seen him make. And he throws a dot to Jaden Logan for a first down.
Yeah, Jaden Logan, he had 29 yards last week, showing off a bit of that speed. He's had a bit of a rough stretch this game, dropping a couple passes and getting the ball picked off from him at the end of the first half.
I mean, I wouldn't call that his fault, though. It just looked like a miscommunication. Yeah. He started going to the left, and then it looked like Dom was looking for him to curl back in.
Yeah. As Alfano is brought down here by the Hilltoppers.
Number 4, Jonas Singh with the
That's
sack
one of the very few times you're going to see this offensive line collapse that quickly, Luca. Normally, Dom has plenty of time in the pocket to make throws. He rarely feels pressure, but great job by the hitters breaking through early.
As the ball would pass to Stefanik again, and he is down at the 39.
Stefanik's such a big body. It looked like he got smoked, but he's completely fine. Stands at 6'6". I don't think there's a kid on the field that's as tall as he is. Maybe Jonas Singh, he's only 6 feet tall.
As Alfano will drop the ball again.
Yeah, another poor snap from the center, and that's really the second one. And this really just kind of kills the momentum they have. Now it's 4th down and really long. They're going to need a very deep ball to convert. Yeah, 4th and 18, just not a favorable setting for this offense. Nothing to lose with 2 minutes and 8 seconds, however.
Alfano will drop the ball again. And
turnover on down.
That was
yeah.
quite unfortunate.
Luca, we've seen 2 bad snaps. Now Dom dropped. It wasn't the greatest snap in the world, but it's definitely one you should come up with cleanly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Alfano can't hang on to it, and that's going to result in a big loss, and it just pushes.
No, that's a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs is what I was getting to. It just pushes them back even farther. Now Glenbard West in prime position to just run the clock out and close this game. In rivalry week, the sophomore team isn't able to come through. And I mean, Dom rarely has those mistakes, but it looked like he was picking up his head before the snap, before the ball was in his hands. Looked like he was picking up his head trying to scan downfield, and then what you biggest thing, eyes have got to be on the ball.
A couple yards.
Absolutely. As there is a Duke on the ground. We will step aside here for a second. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network.
Final minute 36 and counting left to go in this sophomore game. Duke's trail 27-7. Glenbard West with the ball at 2nd and 8. Whistle blown, clock stopped. Glenbard West is set up just to run out the clock. Dukes have all 3 timeouts. Not like it matters. You're down 3 scores.
Yeah, the atmosphere at Clarence Dees Field just quiet, you know.
It's died down. I mean, this is a tough loss. They've never really experienced a game like this yet. And
oh, still a shimmer of hope as a play of plays at the time of the century.
It's going to be Riggs Cole with an excellent fumble recovery, I think.
Looks like that was Riggs Cole.
Yep, Riggins Cole. Excellent fumble recovery, brings it inside.
And you know what? Riggs had a great game last week, too, an interception last week, and he was really just shining there, as that was quite a play showing off his speed and athleticism there.
One of those key defensive pieces. Officials may or may not call this back. Players kind of shading towards midfield. The offense coming off the field, I think they're kind of confused.
Yeah, the ball boy, Jason Colino, right now just looking so lost. I mean, just doesn't
the coordinators don't look happy. Coach Bible's out on the sideline. I think he wants an explanation of what the reasoning is. And I'm confused too. None of the players look happy. The defense comes back out. Luca, I think they're calling this back. I think they're going to say he was down.
And we take this
And
timeout.
As a
Riggs Cole's massive play for nothing.
That's right.
We're just going to, yeah, it's going to come back. So offense still on the field, a minute 2 left to go. Going to be it. Just going to run the clock out. And, you know, I think they're going to calm down at the line of, call it an incompletion. I missed the beginning if it was a run or a pass. But
call on the field is inadvertent whistle. The down is being replayed.
Inadvertent whistle. The down is being replayed.
Crowd
Boos, yeah, boos rained down. I thought they were gonna say he was down, but I guess someone blew a whistle before, and now I can see why the coaches were so upset. And now they're saying that
Now
you have to reset that. You have to reset the clock.
Coach Bible not happy with the refs at all right now.
That was actually the assistant coach, John
Oh,
Gruchot.
you're right, I can't even see.
Yeah, Coach Gruchot came out. Bible had to calm him down and point him. I mean, but I wouldn't exactly be pleased either. They call it back because of inadvertent whistle, and I think they're thinking, come on, man, it's like a 20-point game. You know, you just got a huge run, and then you're not adding the time back. Not like it makes a difference, but still. And it's just a series of unfortunate events that have unfolded, Luca.
Yeah.
And it's really the first real loss this team has had all year. Yeah, and they're gonna take a knee. No reason to call timeouts, and this should end the game. Maybe one more knee. Yeah, but Luca, this is just, like I was saying before, a series of unfortunate events. I mean, you had a 7-6 lead. You needed to score. Costly interception when you were trying to get into the range of Jack O'Connor. You were about 10 yards away, I'd say, 10, 12 yards. Picked it off. Then that resulted in the touchdown, the Hail Mary touchdown that gave them the lead going into halftime. And then you get to the third quarter, just did not execute offensively. Another interception from Alfano. And the hitters able to capitalize on the Duke's mistakes and really bring it up ahead, you know what I mean?
Yes, the Hilltoppers from Glenbard.
And that'll do it as the Hilltoppers will hilltop the Dukes here in a convincing 27-7 victory. Before we go, we would just like to thank everyone who helped out tonight. My partner here. Huh? Would you like to do the honors, Connor?
Yeah, I got it. We'd like to thank Luca DeSanto. I'm Connor Choi. We'd also like to thank Ryan Byrd, Christian McQuade, Henry Meade, TJ Silkaitis, Zach Homolka, Henry Borchers, and Brennan Blanchette, as well as Ryan Wells. Yeah, can't forget about Wellsy. He's our field view camera man, and he did an excellent job tonight. Dukes couldn't come out with the win tonight. Varsity plays tomorrow, 7 o'clock.
Did you say that the Dukes won?
No, I said they couldn't come out on top.
Oh. I was like,
what?
I swear you said the Dukes won.
Well, now I'm getting called out by the rest of the crew here, guys. But we're gonna end it off here. Dukes fall short, 27-7 to the hitters. Varsity plays tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll be live on York Sports Network. Your hosts will be TJ Silkaitis and Christian McQuade. And that has been York Sophomore Football on York Sports Network.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Go Dukes.